of the Guerrilla Front Committee 16 Northeastern Mindanao Regional Committee at Barangay San Roque, Quicharao, Agusan del Norte on 28 August 2017. The Gold Cross Medal is awarded to Sergeant Rolly Vane S. Tuting, 856589 Infantry, Philippine Army. For eminently meritorious and valuable achievement as member of the 20th Infantry Battalion, 8th Infantry Division, Philippine Army, who conducted operations against Reynaldo P. Rebay alias Manoy Renay, Front Secretary, Finance of Front Committee 1, code name Pier 1, SRC Arctic, operating in the 2nd District of Northern Samar. The Silver Cross Medal is awarded to Major Renen L. Mundog, Officer-132034, Infantry, Philippine Army. For eminently meritorious and valuable achievement as member of the 9th Infantry Division, Philippine Army, in the successful conduct of operation that led to an encounter against 20 armed NPA rebels in Barangay Pangle, Aroroy, Masbate on 13 February 2017 that resulted to 4 enemy killed and the recovery of high-powered firearms. The Silver Cross Medal is awarded to Captain Mariel G. Bonilla, Officer-15828, Infantry, Philippine Army. For eminently meritorious achievement as member of the Bravo Company, 67th Infantry Battalion, 10th Infantry Division, Philippine Army, in an encounter that resulted in the recovery of high-powered firearms at Bagrasitio, Kasunogan, Barangay Mahanub, Baganga, Davao Oriental. The Silver Cross Medal is awarded to Staff Sergeant Mario A. Torres, 822-896 Infantry, Philippine Army. For outstanding service rendered and valuable contributions in the internal peace and security operations as member of the 803rd Infantry Brigade, 8th Infantry Division, Philippine Army, that contributed in the dramatic improvement of peace and order in the province of Northern Samar, resulting to its declaration as Peace and Development Ready Province. The Meritorious Achievement Medal is awarded to Captain Federico M. Morales, Officer-14365, Infantry, Philippine Army. for meritorious and valuable achievements in the pursuit of socio-economic development and non-combat activities of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, as project proponent, planner, and facilitator in the province of Camarines Sur. The Gawad sa Kaunlaran is awarded to Colonel Ferozaldo Paul T. Rehencia, Officer-9589, Infantry, General Staff Corps, Philippine Army. For acts involving risk of life as commanding officer of the 40th Infantry Battalion, 6th Infantry Division, Philippine Army during the conduct of joint law enforcement operation with the Drugs Enforcement Agency at Barangay Mili, Braja, Buayan, Maguindanao last 22 February 2017. The Bronze Cross Medal is awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Edgar L. Catu, Officer-11796, Infantry, General Staff Corps, Philippine Army. For acts of heroism involving risk of life as commander of the 5th Mechanized Infantry Battalion, Mechanized Infantry Division, Philippine Army, in the conduct of retrieval and relief operations during the onslaught of Typhoon Vinta from 22 to 23 December 2017 in the municipality of Munay, Bacolod, and other parts of Lanao del Norte. The Bronze Cross Medal is awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Galileo Argoyena Jr., Officer-112224, Cavalry, General Staff Corps, Philippine Army. For acts of heroism involving risk of life as member of the Disaster Emergency Assistance Relief Platoon of the 30th Infantry Battalion, 4th Infantry Division, Philippine Army, during the conduct of the disaster relief and rescue operations from 11 to 12 February 2017 at the height of magnitude 6.7 earthquake that hit Surigao del Norte. The Bronze Cross Medal is awarded to First Lieutenant Rogelio S. de la Rosa, Jr., Officer-16857, Infantry, Philippine Army. For having been adjudged as the Philippine Army Enlisted Personnel of the Year, the command plaque is presented to Sergeant Joel L. Tuganan, 846688, Infantry, Philippine Army. For having been adjudged as the Philippine Army CAFGU Active Auxiliary of the Year, the command plaque is presented to CAFGU Active Auxiliary Erwin B. Abogado, Philippine Army. For having been adjudged as the Philippine Army Model Supervisor of the Year, the command plaque is presented to Dr. Antonieta C. Ramos. For having been adjudged as the Philippine Army Model Employee of the Year, the command plaque is presented to Prince Louis B. Mamut. For having been adjudged as the Philippine Army Best Reservist Officer of the Year, the command plaque is presented to Lieutenant Colonel Narcito S. Arpilleda, Officer _148965, Philippine Army Reserve. For having been adjudged as the Philippine Army.
Pero bakit tayo titigil sa pangarap lang? Ngayong libre na ang college education. Visit carlonograles.ph at i-like ang Carlo Nograles Facebook page for more information and updates.
Kaya't kung nakipag-isa na kay Kristo ang isang tao, isa na siyang bagong nilalang, wala na ang dati niyang pagkatao. Sa halip, ito'y napalitan na ng bago. Pangalawang liham sa mga taga-Korinto. Kabanata 5, talata 17.
Ang mabuting balita ay hatid sa inyo ng MX3. Mag-MX3 araw-araw para MXtraordinary.
Paalala, bumili lamang ng MX3 products sa mga lehitimong drugstores nationwide. Iwasan ang bumili online liban kung sa MX3 website www.mx3.ph. Kapag kintab ng sahig ang pag-uusapan, dito na tayo sa number 1, Star Wax Floor Wax. Kintab ay to the max.
Tayo na't maglinis ng sahig, kuminding-kinding tayo mga misis. Kapag kintab ng pag-uusapan, dito na tayo sa number 1. Mag-Star Wax Wax, Star Wax Wax. Yan ang kintab na to the max, max, max.
Star Wax ang number 1 floor wax. May waterproof formula. Buhusan man ng tubig, balikintab ang sahig.
Mag-Star Wax Wax, Star Wax Wax.
Star Wax, di amoy gaas.
Star Wax ang number 1 kintab na to the max.
Star Wax Floor Wax, ang number 1 floor wax. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
DZXL News Break.
Mga kasama, narito ang mga balita sa oras na ito. Amin ho natin ang mga pinakahuling balita kaugnay sa sunog dyan sa Cebu City.
DZXL Breaking News.
Kasama natin si Joseph Quijano, yung ating radyoman mula sa Arimen, Cebu. Joseph?
Yes, magandang hapon po sa lahat sa tagapagkita sa Excel Manila. Sa oras na po ito, wala nang problema ang nangyaring sulog. Ito po sa Sitio Pamia, Barangay Basak, Lapu-Lapu City, dito po sa Cebu. Ang Bureau of Fire Protection ng Lapu-Lapu City, dideklara ng alarm alas 4:15 ngayong hapon at nalaman nila ang alarma na ito alas 3 at nakontrol ang nangyaring sunog. Ito ang sunog alas 4 ng hapon. Ang ayon kay FO3 Georgie Amores, ang duty investigator ng Bureau of Fire Protection dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City ng Cebu, na nanggaling ang sunog sa isang bahay nga nasa likuran ng isang mall dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City. Ayon sa kanya, hindi pa niya alam kung ano ang cause ng sunog na nangyari dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City ngayon lang hapon. Walang natanggap sila nga mayroong casualty na mga residente dito po sa mga balay nga nasunog dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City ngayong hapon. Ayon kay Superintendent Ronaldo Amores, ang Assistant Regional Director for Operations sa Bureau of Fire Protection 7, nga 100 houses more or less ang totally damaged sa nangyaring sunog dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City. Hindi pa nila laman kung ano ang cause sa naturang sunog. Sa sunog na ito po ang pangalawang malaking sunog na nangyari dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City noong araw ng Biyernes. Mayroong sunog din na nangyari dito sa Barangay Paho, Lapu-Lapu City. Din mayroong dalawang buhay, mayroong dalawang bata ang matay. At mayroong 300 houses ang totally damaged sa naturang sunog noong araw ng Biyernes dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City. Yan po ang ating ulat. Update sa nangyaring sunog dito po sa Lapu-Lapu City ng Cebu. Ito ang Radio Man, Joseph Oscano po ng Cebu, Tapak.
DZXL Breaking News.
Maraming salamat mula sa ating radyoman sa Cebu City. At mga kasama, pakinggan naman ho natin ang bahagi ng pahayag ng ating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte kaugnay pa rin sa anibersaryo ng Philippine Army ngayong araw na ito. At nandyan si Radyoman Deo de Guzman. Radyoman Deo.
DZXL Report.
Pakinggan natin ang talumpati ni Pangulong Rodrigo.
Hindi ako umabot ng... so it is good that may award rin kami. It was only last year when I led, hindi ako nagbabasa ng speech, kaya lang, I'm very sorry I was late because we ended the cabinet meeting at 3 o'clock in the morning. We started at 2 in the afternoon. Natapos kami, ma'am, ng 3. Ang pinag-usapan namin, ikaw. It was only last year when I led the 220th anniversary of the Philippine Army and had the privilege of honoring our men and women in uniform for their acts of courage and bravery. 2 months later, our troops would embark on a 5-month urban warfare far from your accustomed jungle operational environment. You went beyond the call of duty to successfully liberate the once thriving and vibrant Islamic city of Marawi from the terrorist groups who sought to force their extremist ideology on our people. A year after, you continued to play a crucial role as we rebuild the city and endeavor to ensure that our fellow citizens are able to live in an environment of peace and stability. Your continuous internal security operations in Mindanao and the rest of the country have allayed our people's fear of any possible resurgence of these terrorists. As your Commander-in-Chief, you have made me proud, and you continue to do so by your induction of the Palladium Balance Scorecard Hall of Fame for being the beacon of governance. My salute to you, my beloved soldiers. With your continued growth and progress, I have every confidence to believe that this feat will only bring you closer to your vision. The Filipino people are eternally grateful for your service and sacrifice for our nation. I have said before, as you perform your duties according to the rule of law, I will take care of your needs. With the approval of the Joint Resolution GR number 1 and the implementation of the second horizon of the revised AFP modernization program, I can assure you that the government is doing its best to ensure that our men and women in uniform are provided with the benefits and armed with the equipment to perform their duties effectively. As you celebrate 121 years of service and sacrifice for the Filipino people, let me take this opportunity to thank and honor every member of the armed forces, past and present, for your selflessness, heroism, and faithful service to the Republic. There are no shortcuts to success. We will continue to face the challenges as we trudge the noble path of building a stronger and safer nation. However, because of your contributions, these goals are now within reach. Putulin ko muna itong English nito. I'd just like to remind you that right after the Marawi siege, just for your information, but then baka hindi alam mo ng lahat, I released 500 million to the armed forces for the medical interventions para kung kailangan ninyo. At tinanong ko si General Peralta, Macario, rather. Sorry. Kala ko sige, pareho na tayo ng ranggo eh. I also released 50 million sa Biluna for their needs, aside from the 500 million. Pati yung mga nag-retire, they can get their, it's every month, it's a 50 million for Biluna. You can sort out your retirement management. Maraming management dyan. And most of you suffer, karamihan sa inyo, liver, pati kidney. I don't know why, but it might be really because of the unsanitary limits where you have to push yourself during a war of violence. At another 50 for the AFP. And he bought you the barrack and all. And palagay ko, yung bagong building ninyo, umpisahan na, to replace the first building dyan sa AFP. So I think that this time, we have done enough in government to make your life comfortable. But please, do not hesitate. I'd like to have the rapport personally with each and every one of you. If you do not have the number sa office ko, get it from somebody who knows. Marami dyan. And if you have a problem na hindi mo medyo mahirapan ka at medyo naman konting mahirap din sa command mo, call me and I'll give you time and we'll have coffee and talk about. Kasi yung unang tinatanong ko, ilan ang asawa mo? Hindi ako nagbibiro. Totoo. Kasi, tapos kung magsagot, ilan ang anak mo? Yung kanina, sabi niya 5, sabi ko, umuwi ka na sa inyo, mag-retire ka na. Iwan ka ng 5. Dapat, pag magadong ganon ako, nagtanong ako, 2-3 boundary. Start early. So by the time na, medyo you retire early, so dapat sila, they should also start to go to school. By the way, Itong Bonifacio na ito, sabi ni John Guerrero, they are now negotiating the very thing I told you before. Hindi naman nyo kailangan talaga lahat eh. Malaki ito. You develop it that just like Tagig, yung list it to the people and you will earn millions. The Finance Secretary insisted that maggawa siya ng mini GSIS. Kasi hindi kayo kasali. Meron kayo, but that is not really enough in life. Yung sa edukasyon ng... retire kasi kayo maaga. Tapos, by that time, ang mga anak mo, kung may 4 ka 3, nasa ano pa. I would like that contract completed on time. And I give you my assurance na hindi pakialaman ng civilian government yan. It shall be the military welfare fund, but we'll just have to put in some civilians who are good economists also so that it will flourish and serve you. Malaking pera yan. Take care of it because huwag na sige tayo parid-parid dito. Kunti lang. 2 kumpanya, tama na yon. What is important? You have the money to support your family, especially during the time when you retire, which is really very young for you. At marami ka pang mga obligasyon sa mga anak mo. I would insist that it should be finished this year and it will be dealt solely by the armed forces of the Philippines. Ang habol lang ni Dominguez is there should be a facility. Ayaw niyang ibigay diretso. Gusto niya dumaan ng parang bangko ninyo. And that would be like a GSIS only for the armed forces of the Philippines and the Philippine National Police. Yun na lang siguro ang pinakasolusyon about the perennial problem of pera. And despite of the doubling of salaries, I know that it is not enough. Not even triple or quadruple mo because we are talking of lives here. And the law of averages apply. And that is why gusto ko siguraduhin kayo at ang inyong pamilya. Yun lang ang maiwan ko sa sundalo ko at sa pulis. It is only through our combined efforts that we will be able to create a real and lasting change in our country. I therefore ask you to join me in this endeavor for not just ourselves, but for the sake of the generation of soldiers to come. Happy 121st anniversary at mabuhay ang hugpong katiyan ng Pilipinas. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you very much to President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Binago niya kasi, di ba? Hindi niya na binasa yung ginawa.
Binasa niya yung unang part
ng
kanyang prepared speech at nag-adlib siya and then he continued on his prepared speech at doon na nagtapos si Pangulong Duterte. So, maiksi lang yung naging talumpati ng Pangulo at dahil na-late din siya dahil sinabi ng Pangulo na nagsimula ng alas 2 ng hapon yung pulong kasama ng National Security Council at natapos ito ng alas 3 ng madaling araw. So kanina yon. Kaya medyo na-late siya sa pagdating kanina doon sa grandstand ng Fort Bonifacio sa Taguig City. At kasama doon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, itong si Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana at Lieutenant General Ray Leonardo Guerrero, ang Chief of Staff ng Armed Forces of the Philippines, pati na rin si Major General Rolando Joselito Bautista, ang Commanding General ng Philippine Army. Sa talumpati ni Pangulong Duterte ay sinabi nito ng kahalagahan ng naging papel ng Philippine Army sa paglaban ng terorismo sa sa Marawi City. Bilang Commander-in-Chief Anya, ay sinabi ni Pangulong Duterte na proud siya sa kanyang hukbong katihan dahil sa kanilang mga napagtagumpayan hindi lamang dito sa bansa kundi sa international community. Kinikilalaan niya ang mga sakripisyo ng mga sundalo ng pamahalaan at tiniyak ni Pangulong Duterte na basta ginagawa ng mga sundalo ang kanilang mga mandato, ang kanilang tungkulin, ay siya ang bahala sa mga ito. Tiniyak din naman ni Pangulong Duterte ang pagpapatuloy ng modernization program ng pamahalaan para sa Armed Forces of the Philippines nang sa ganon ay patuloy ang pagganda ng mga kagamitan ng Armed Forces of the Philippines o AFP. Pinasalamatan din naman ni Pangulong Duterte ang mga miyembro ng Philippine Army sa kanilang serbisyo sa taong bayan at sa buong bansa. Dahil anya sa kontribusyon ng Philippine Army ay malapit na rin makamit ang kanilang mga hangarin na palakasin pa ang ating hukbo. Ibinida din naman ni Pangulong Duterte ang milyong-milyong piso na inilabas at ilalabas pa ng pamahalaan para tulungan ng mga sundalo na nagkakasakit at iba pang pangangailangan na mga ito. Sinabi ni Pangulong Duterte na nakikipagnegosasyon na ang AFP sa ibang sektor para ma-develop ang bahagi ng Army Headquarters sa Taguig City para maging source of income ng Philippine Army o hindi lang ng Philippine Army kung hindi ng Armed Forces of the Philippines na siya namang ipapasok niya sa planong gawing welfare fund ng AFP para lamang sa mga sundalo at kung hindi o na hindi pakikialaman ng civilian government. Sinabi ng Pangulo na ito ay yung pagtatayo ng parang GSIS na para lamang sa mga sundalo at mga pulis na magiging bahagi ng solusyon na doon sa problemang pangpinansyal ng mga nasa uniformadong hanay ng pamahalaan. So yan ang maiksing talumpati ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa kanyang pagdalo sa 121st founding anniversary ng Philippine Army. Ang susundan naman na event ni Pangulong Duterte ngayong araw ay ang kanyang pagdalo sa General Assembly ng the League of the Municipalities of the Philippines. Yan naman ay gagawin sa Manila Hotel dyan doon sa Manila City. So yun muna mga balita. Kasamang dobles muna mga balita para sa DZXL 558, ang radyo mo na extra large sa balita. Kasama mo sa Palasyo ng Malacanang, Radyo Mandeo de Guzman, Tatak RM.
Maraming salamat, Radyo Mandeo de Guzman, kaugnay sa ika-121 taong anibersaryo ng Philippine Army at isa sa pinakamagandang regalo ay ang 500 milyong piso na kanyang inilabas, ibinigay sa AFP Medical Intervention. Yan po ay para sa mga sundalo na mako-confine dyan po sa Viluna, kung saan hindi lamang ho sila, kundi po yung kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. At ilang pa sa mga balita, abangan mamaya sa RMN News Nationwide, The Sound of the Nation. I-like lamang ho kami sa Facebook at DZXL558 Manila. Follow us sa Twitter, twitter.com/newsrmn, at sa YouTube, DZXL558 live stream. Live po kami. Visit our website, rmn.ph. Kasama ninyo sa extra large na mga balita, ako si Radyoman Lourdes Escal.
DZXL News Break.
Oras natin mga kasama, tatak alas 5:19 na ng hapon.
Ang mga extra large na balita hatid ng DZXL 558 Manila ay live na ngayon sa Facebook at sa YouTube. Para sa Facebook Live, punta lamang sa RMN News Nationwide, The Sound of the Nation. Sa YouTube, hanapin ang DZXL 558 Livestream. Sundan din ang aming Twitter account, twitter.com/newsrmn. I-like kami sa Facebook, RMN News Nationwide, The Sound of the Nation. At bumisita sa aming